Coming up on VetLine.
There are long-term consequences to low employee satisfaction in the military because there are retention issues.
Why are you here? I was like, we care about you. Like, we want to see you're good.
The pizza party is in place of paying you what you're worth.
He waterboarded me a little bit.
Oh, no.
And we got through it, but now he's one of my best friends.
If you were just looking to hire veterans for entry-level, hourly, non-full-time work, you aren't veteran-friendly, and you can cram it, is mashed potatoes and gravy soup.
Is that really a debate? Okay. So he spray painted his legs black. And we had PT and... Hear me out.
Sign number 5, you work in a toxic work environment. Employee satisfaction is irrelevant.
Ooh. I mean, how satisfied were you in the military? I hated it and I loved it.
Same, yeah.
I mean, it was an equal 50-50 balance for me.
Yeah.
I feel like in the civilian world, like, I love what I do. I work with vets. I love that. Working with civilians at times, like, God, like, you miss the veteran mentality. Because I know there was times that all you did was complain in the military. So, I mean, that's a tough one for me because there wasn't really many happy moments unless you're with your boys hanging out. But
like, what can you do if you're dissatisfied? You're locked in. You
signed up for it.
There are long-term consequences to low employee satisfaction in the military because there are retention issues.
Yeah.
You know, people won't re-enlist, people won't sign up, they won't spread the word about it being good for their lives and their careers. And on the other side, there are shorter-term consequences. There's more incentive for an employer to care about your employee satisfaction because you don't have to finish out an enlistment, and you really don't have to give 2 weeks' notice. Like, you can just quit and they can just fire you. And so there are consequences for employee and employer satisfaction in the work that you're doing, which is why it's so strange to me that so many companies don't really genuinely care about employee satisfaction.
Well, you know they care when they're buying you pizza once a week. Right?
Yeah, I just need that one thin sliver of pizza.
Like we're in 3rd grade, right? But, you know, you're not...
We get fed very well around here, by the way.
Yeah, that's why we talk about it. But I think you're right, though. I mean, they look at productivity, right? I mean, in the field like that we're in, we work with vets. And if an employee's heart's not in it and they're struggling, you're going to see that in their work. So keeping our employees happy is so important. And I think we tell everyone around here, like, if you need a minute, walk away, take a breather. Absolutely, because what we do is very serious. We work with people, we help people. And if you're not able to help yourself, you're not going to be able to help others. So I think it really depends on the field specifically, but you want the employee to be able to see the impact they have on people. And that's the struggle when you're working in the human services field like we are at times.
And there are things that happen out here that don't happen in the military workplace that would look to somebody who doesn't know better that this employer cares about me. For example, having a pizza party once a month, having a employee anonymous feedback opportunity, doing unlimited PTO. That sounds like they really care about me, and they're all foreign concepts for military members. So for me, I interpreted a lot of those things as like, this is a great place to work, but I didn't recognize that it was often just a facade. And like unlimited PTO is often just an excuse to get you to take less time off. And the pizza party is in place of paying you what you're worth often. And the anonymous feedback is not really necessarily anonymous. And it can lead to retribution. And
it almost always does. But, like, you know, the positive side of having veterans in the civilian workforce, I'll give you an example. I had an employee not too long ago. They didn't come to work for a day. They're gone.
They just
wouldn't answer their phone, nothing. So me and one of the other supervisors, we went to their house.
Okay.
Like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay?
That's a military move.
It totally is.
That's not a civilian workplace.
Yeah, and
move.
I talked to them. They said they had, you know, alcohol problems, mental health problems.
Oh, wow.
And 2 hours later, you know, we talked through it. Next day they're at work, and, you know, they kept working. But it was like they were like so blown away, and it was this young 22-year-old kid.
Yeah.
The whole time they're like, "Why are you here?" I was like, "We care about you. Like, we want to see you're good." They're like, "Well, I get to my work." I was like, "Work's work. How are you? I want to know you're good." And they were like, "I can't believe you're asking me this." Like, they were so blown away. I'm like, "Why? This is what we do."
That's a foreign concept. I think most people would hear, like, my employer came to my house and would be like, wait, what? Why on earth? But this came from a genuine place of you caring about them. You weren't there to ring them up for not showing up.
Yeah, and that's all it was. And, like, they weren't answering the door, and then I called them, and then the ringer went off. I'm like, hey, we're only talking because I care about you. And the whole time I was sitting there petting the cat they had and talked them through it, and we got them linked up with different resources to help them out personally.
That's really cool.
Total military move, but
yeah,
I mean, that's the difference.
You won't see that often from civilian employers unless it is a serious, like, red flag situation.
Yeah.
Like, but then when it comes from a military guy who genuinely cares about you, it's good. Number 6, unclear and undefined roles in the workplace. I think this is a huge advantage the military has over the civilian workplace. Our roles are often like soup.
Yeah, it's always evolving to something.
Yeah.
Whatever's needed, I guess. I mean, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, just soup.
A beef stew.
Clam chowder. What's your favorite soup?
My favorite soup?
Yeah.
Anything with a lot of meat in it. I'm not a big soup guy.
Really?
Do I look like a soup guy? I don't know. Are you a soup guy?
I haven't really thought about it. You're asking me some hard-hitting questions here.
You asked me.
I wanted to know. Maybe you do come off as a soup guy.
I do not order soup at a restaurant. I'm like, give me the mozzarella sticks or something. I don't anything else but soup.
What about like a curry, like things that are tangential to soup?
If it's something like ethnic curry, I don't know if is that considered soup?
No, it's not. It's something liquid with it's liquid on solid versus solid in liquid.
I mean, I like gravy. I'll take gravy. Is that included?
You know what? Is mashed potatoes and gravy soup?
Is that really a debate?
Think about it. Does it just have to do with the ratio of gravy to mashed potatoes?
I mean, how is that? Okay.
If you have a cup of gravy,
and
you put a scoop of mashed potatoes in it, is that soup?
Like, what is a fair amount of gravy? Do you smother your potatoes in gravy?
Oh yeah.
Or do you like a little bowl, lake of it?
A little volcano?
Yeah.
No, I use the volcano for butter. The gravy is.
I mean, I find it hard. Like
Pompeii.
Is soup considered a side? Or is that like
a salad? It can be a side, or it can be I came here for the Cobb salad.
But you do that for potatoes? I don't think so. I'd have to say no.
Oh.
That would never be like, hey,
point.
can I start off with the potatoes, please, with smothered in gravy?
Can I?
Instead of my Caesar salad? Like, nobody says that.
I would really love to just start with a big cup of gravy, please. Taking a quick 20-second break in the action to talk to you about our incredible sponsors, Tayback Law. The best in the business, the most reliable when it comes to VA disability claims and appeals. They've personally helped me. I am a client, and I highly recommend that if you need some support with your VA disability claims, then you check them out. Brand new website at taybackattorneys.com. Back to it. All right, number 7, autonomy and initiative aren't welcome. That's something I like about here. Autonomy and initiative is celebrated. Like, I like to just go take care of things.
We have a lot of people here that do things differently.
Yeah.
I think it's very positive for the business and for the employees, because we all have different perspectives and different backgrounds. I've worked at places that have like dictator, this way, that's what we're doing.
Micromanagement.
Okay. Like, it sucks. And a lot of civilian workplaces, that's how it is. But
and a lot of veterans fall into the trap of just thinking that that's normal, because unfortunately in the military world, there can be at least the feeling of a lot of micromanagement.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not just there's a lot of micromanagement in the military.
Yeah.
And so often we can get in the post-service world and just accept that as the way that things should be. We shouldn't necessarily do that. It doesn't have to be micromanaging.
So let me ask you this. What is the difference between a business that is veteran-friendly and not veteran-friendly?
Veteran-friendly? I have a huge problem with that term.
I mean, I feel like employers put that out there, but like, so vets are like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go work there.
I hired a veteran, like, they're our janitor, and they work part-time with no benefits for $14 an hour, and they're just glad to have the work. I feel good about what I did for the veteran community.
If you're a veteran-friendly business, you understand that veterans, experience, what they went through, whether it's combat or not. Maybe they have mental health problems, maybe they don't, maybe they have physical problems, maybe they don't. But understanding and respecting that experience goes a long way.
And respecting that experience is work experience.
Yes.
It's not a separate thing. You know, treating somebody who just got done with 12 years of military leadership, office experience, like all of the things that go into this all-encompassing world, treating that like it didn't happen and they're just starting as like an entry level, you're not veteran friendly. If you're exclusively looking for veterans, regardless of rank or experience, regardless of tenure in the military, if you were just looking to hire veterans for entry-level, hourly, non-full-time work, you aren't veteran-friendly, and you can cram it.
Yeah, I would say it's very rare to find a veteran-friendly business.
Sign number 8, you work in a toxic work environment, poor relationships between employees, work drama. Boy, that was like commonplace where I worked when I was in the military. In many ways, it reminded me of my college arts department. Like just the drama and the inbreeding and the like who hates who and who's cheating with who. At least that was my experience. The drama was nonstop.
See, again, I was a grunt, so it was different. When we didn't get along with somebody, I'll give you an example. There's one guy I didn't really get along with at first, and he passed out. He was hammered one night, so he spray painted his legs black. And we had PT hear me out.
Okay.
We had PT at 05 the next morning, and he passed out. It was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and we're like, hey, let's use the spray paint we had from the field out before. So we took off his civilian pants, spray painted his legs black, and then we put on his camel pants. The next morning, we're waiting for him. Like, hey, you know, I'll call him Smith. Like, Smith, get down here. I'm like, F you guys, I ain't coming down. And then he's like, he comes out, like, my legs are black. and then he ended up putting on his flak and his Kevlar one night, maybe like a week later, and held me down, and he waterboarded me a little bit.
Oh, no.
And we got through it, but now he's one of my best friends. I had it coming. I spray painted his legs black.
Marines are definitely
Marines are different.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
different.
I feel like you're not a Marine unless you're waterboarded at some point.
You waterboarded me just a little bit.
Other guys?
Do you really love somebody if you don't waterboard them just a little bit?
I mean, at least a little bit here.
Yeah, if people are waterboarding other people in your civilian workplace, that is a red flag. In the military, sure.
So
probably frowned upon there too. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't been in.
What do you say when people get bored here in civilian workplace? What do they end up doing?
Play video games.
Yeah, playing video games, scrolling their phone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, my time in the Marines, we got bored.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah.
You get in trouble. We did something where we would take 2 really thick rubber bands, and we'd pull them between our fingers, and during times when we absolutely had to be quiet or be at attention, or like commanders giving a briefing, or we're traveling and we're in our blues, we would take the rubber band and we'd just reach over and put it on somebody's thigh and snap. And it would make this whoosh, and it hurt. It would leave a little circle bruise, like you got hit with a simunition round. I mean, you could really get somebody with it. We used to do that at inopportune times. That's a little different than waterboarding somebody.
I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I knew a guy who ripped ass in formation so loudly during a change of command outside.
That's fantastic.
He got written up for it because a whole bunch of people just fell out. They couldn't keep it together, and everybody called it the Farticle 15.
That's a fantastic name for it. That's perfect.
That guy was legendary. Boy, we're going off the rails. I love it. All right. Sign number 9 that you work in a toxic work environment. Workplace conflicts are not handled properly.
I feel like we've hammered this one down.
We just touched on that one. So, what have we learned?
We're a little different than civilians. That's really what it comes down to. Yeah.
Things that we grow to be used to in the military world might be considered red flags and things to be aware of after we make our transition. They could also be ways to differentiate yourself as a leader, as a human, as a person, like the example that you gave earlier. So just bear that in mind. If you see things in your workplace like what I listed, your civilian workplace, and you are eating the proverbial turd sandwich thinking that it's normal, it might not be. You should ask around.